Let's see. Testing 1, 2. Let's see. Testing 1, 2. Very good. Hello, Inu Demon. Thanks for being here, buddy. Nice and early. This is gonna be good. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see if I could get things set up. And hello, folks. It's me. I'm Big and I'm back. And we are live. And we are playing SD Gundam G Generation F. And I'm looking forward to this for a little bit. Simply because it's just something I've always wanted to revisit. And there are people who like are old school fans of the channel who want to try and have a look. And want me to continue the series. I think I did something like 30 odd episodes of G-Gen back in the day. But yeah, we'll see how this live stream goes. If it gets popular, then it's pretty good. I'll continue on with the series, but if not, then we'll figure something out. Anyways, I'm going to make sure that all my screens are booted up correctly, so I'm going to switch over. Yep, okay. All my screens are booted up correctly, I do think. Yep. And I'm just going to go...
Stream Elements bot running robot face.
Thank you, Stream Elements bot. Thank you for running robot face. I'm just going to actually move over here. Let's see if things are normal or too loud or anything. Just me.
SD Gundam G Generation F.
And it is Father's Day. No. Wonderful. After a great start. But hopefully things don't slow down too much. Based on a story by Sunrise. Okay. Let's get things started.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, Manta. Thanks for being here. Gundam G-Gen. And we're just going to go with a new game here. And we're doing multi-situation mode. And okay, so this is usually where we start off with. The dead of the previous work is now in the work that you want to convert. This is actually a really cool thing that the game implemented. Because if I didn't explain it before, SD Gundam G Generation F is actually a third expansion in part two through previous SD Gundam G generations. And if you played the first one,
Hey there.
Hey, Demon, thanks for being here. If things are a little bit too loud, let me know. As in the game. Yeah, but SD Gundam was the first game, the G Generation was the first game, and then they came up with G Generation 0, and you could reload your old save file as a conversion file to basically start up where you left off with previous games. So if you had completed a certain bit of gameplay in the previous game, and you had various different things unlocked. Yeah. But it's not that complicated. It's actually just if you have a G Generation 0 that with a 100% profile, I think, you could convert the data from the old game to this one. And like I said, the previous games have all the scenarios that were available there, but it's just been converted to the newer one. So I'm just going to say no, and we're just going to start it with a fresh file. And the reason we're starting with a fresh file is that if we started with something else, then a couple of these series will be quote-unquote already unlocked, and you won't be able to enjoy the full game as it has to offer. Yeah. But yeah, I'll just talk about briefly about all the various different series available here. First off, you could actually see that there are a total of 3 discs to SD Gundam G Generation, and if you don't include the 4th bonus disc that lets you customize the game. But as you can see here, this is various series of Gundam being placed in chronological order according to what happened during the timeline, but not during the game's release. Like for example, the original Gundam series, I'm not sure if it's in the late 70s.
I'm
The-
not Vicky, but I'm back.
Hi Techno, welcome. Thanks for joining in on the stream. But yeah, you can see here, the very first Gundam anime was back in the 70s. But the next one over here is, I think, 1991. But it takes place second in the timeline. As well as over here, Blue Destiny and Side Story 0079. These and War in the Pocket as well. These are all series that came much later. Like these two are actually Sega Saturn games and Dreamcast games. This one is short-ish. It's the 13 episode series that details a little bit more. It has a more realistic depiction of war than this one, but it's a very it's a little bit different than what you expect from the original Gundam. But also 8th MS Team is my
Hi,
favorite
Techno.
out of all the early series. Mobile Suit Gundam War in the Pocket, also an OVA. Stardust Memory is one of the longer series, also very 90s. The actual timeline that happened was the Gundam original came first, and then they came with Zeta as a sequel, and Sentinel, also another little side story. Double Zeta, Char's Counterattack is also I'm not sure if it's an OVA or something like a couple of episodes worth, but yeah. As you can see here, these are all based in what's called Universal Century, or basically the quote-unquote main timeline of Gundam. And these are all, as you move into Disc 2, these are all slightly shorter discs. Well, these are all slightly shorter adventures. And canonically, the end of the UC timeline ends with V Gundam.
Sorry I missed the last EP of Unessay, but I can watch this one. Looking forward to it.
Thanks for being here, 44th. Everybody's tuning up to see what Gundam is like. This is as you head into Disc 3, you get some really outlandish series that don't take in the main timeline. Don't take place in the main timeline.
44.
FC is basically Gundam, G Gundam. No, G Gundam is basically Gundam if it was shonen battle anime. Gundam Wing is what Gundam would be like if it was super edgy teenage angst. Yep. G Unit, Endless Waltz, and Gundam X as well. That came after the Gundam Wing series. So I'm not going to dilly-dally too much. I'm just going to go straight into the main series now. And hopefully we'll get some actual translation so you guys could follow up on this. And I'm just going to speak up a little bit about the history of these various series. And Gundam is where it all started. The beginning of it all. And it took a really strange departure from usual mecha anime at the time. If you think about mecha anime back in the late 60s, early 70s, it was mainly to
I
sell
am
toys.
surprised this never got a fan translation.
I think it's because it's very. I think Tokimeki Memorial 2, as well as this game, didn't really. I think it's very complicated to translate, and there's a lot to translate because, like I said, it's like a whole encyclopedia's worth of stuff to translate. But the population of humans have much a mouth that has increased too much humanity. But basically, we are overpopulated. We begin to immigrate to space, and more than half a century has passed since the time we actually ventured into space to populate it. A huge artificial city around Earth became the second release of mankind. People are raising children there, and then he died. People are being born and dying in space, basically. It is the universal century of 0079. But it's supposed to say month 1. Yep, or basically the January. So colony city, located at the very end of the Earth, called Side 3, calls itself an Ankh country. Zion. I think that's Zion more appropriately, because it's not translating this word properly. Ankh country it is indeed. Declared war on the Earth, so we're becoming independent. We're going to declare war. And already this is very, very different from mecha anime at the time, where, like I said, it was used mostly to sell toys. And the way they sell toys back in the day is marketing it to very young children. So if you think about the classic robot of that time, you think Mazinger or Getter Robo, or any of the other mechas around that time before this. They were manufacturing a lot of those toys, and they're basically fantasy robots where the science is very arbitrary. And you could say that, yeah, we could have missile, like you have rocket launchers in the arms. You could have so that the toys could actually launch punches over, and they try to make sense of all the mechanical stuff afterwards as an afterthought. But mostly it's just because the toys you could shoot the arms out as part of the toy line. So yeah, that's the way they thought about it at first. But then Tomino and his crew, basically he said, I wanted to make robot anime, but then instead let's make it for adults, right? So already the thing is a lot more serious in tone. We're talking about overpopulation, war of independence, national power of exchange is 30 in a row against is one Zionist to 30 people. Okay, basically the manpower is like 1 to 30, so it should be obvious that Zion would lose the war. There's no way that they could win, but they developed new technology. Yep. See, already very different. And it also tries to justify why people would ride in robots, right? It's the first one where it's a deconstruction of all of the older mecha anime, and just said that, okay, what would be the real reason for people to pilot giant robot suits, other than the fact that it looks cool? And the Principality of Zion, the giant people hill now, mobile suits has entered the battle structure. New tactics using Minovsky particles. It overwhelms the Terran army. Earth Army. Yep. I'll explain the Minovsky particle a little bit as well. Basically, Minovsky particles are particles that lets you jam radar signals. So once as soon as a signal has been jammed, you can't use long range ballistic weapons anymore. So basically what they did is, okay, we're gonna jam all the signals. You can't use long range stuff. You can't use like old school ballistic missiles anymore. So they're forced to use close combat stuff. And the idea of a mobile suit is basically what's more convenient, or what's the most easy way for robots to actually for people to actually pilot. They just said, oh, if it's an extension of melee combat or of close quarters combat, then it would make sense for them to just easily use. So they're becoming very kind of like try to become proper sci-fi, like instead of the usual robot stuff where it's just giant mechanical robot stuff going on. But okay, 40 hours into the first battle, the side three, the three sides of the ring gun side. So basically, imagine 40 hours into battle and 2.6 billion people losing their lives. Imagine the amount of genocide that's happened. Like, usually when you think about that kind of stuff, okay, I'm gonna get demonetized, but this is referencing in-game stuff, right? Yeah. So this is on scale of this is like if you compare it to the First World War, the amount of lives lost is significantly bigger. So definitely this is the first space war. Yep. However, it's just that
these are some Warhammer 40k numbers.
Yeah, exactly. They're basically unstoppable. They develop new tech. They've created a bunch of new technology to be able to conquer people in space. And basically, okay, now we're in space and we've conquered space. You just stay on Earth. Yep. Outrageous tactics of Xeon army. More lives was lost. So basically, they've even let's drop Ronnie on Earth. Oh yeah, this is the one of the bits of catastrophic the tactics that they use. So what they do is they target one of the colonies that's orbiting Earth. They shoot to destroy it, and then drop that colony onto Earth as a tactic. That's just ridiculous to think about. So it's proper scorched earth tactics that would definitely be condemned nowadays if we were to go into that sort of war. As a result, in the one room for falling battle, humanity will lose about half of its population. Yep, so that was really imagine the scale. I mean, that's losing half of population of humanity is worse than, to put into scale, what the Black Plague did to Europe, right? That thing, Europe lost a third of its population then. And 8 months have passed since the wars began. And we are actually jumping in. Hopefully, okay. We don't know. What does it say? Standing on the ground. Yeah. The Gundam standing its ground. All right. So this is the month of number 9, day 18, September 18th. Yeah. Finally. Okay. So I've been testing this out a little bit, and it's taking it is taking its time, or is having a lot of trouble with the text, the screen translation here. As you can see, because of the various little particle clouds, it's impacting the translation. So unless I pause the
Doesn't
game,
seem that great, sadly.
Yeah, but it's good enough. I could pause it so that we could read it, and it's a little bit better. But that's fine already. But no, you're not reading it wrong. The characters here are called Denim, Jean, and Slender. So it's not a mistranslation. Captain Denim and
Good enough, agree.
Yep. You stay here. Yes. Captain. Okay. Whatevs. And Jean is saying, looks like a block in the military facility. And scouting between, yeah, there's no, it's supposed to be populated, but there's no people. There's like, there's no one. What's this? There it is. One car. And here we are. Bro. Amuro. Our hero. Hello. Amuro. Oh, hello. It's a fine day today. Thank you, Amuro. Yep. I'm still thinking about today. Amuro Ray is now Amoli.
I remember him.
Yep. Right. Okay. Frau Pao is. I thought it was like this. What else? Instruction wasn't there between the groups. No. This word on top is actually evacuation orders, I think. Have you heard
So this goes up to like almost wing, or is it further?
The series goes up to Gundam X, and it's just about, I think, the time where the series Turn A Gundam is becoming a thing. Yep, Amuro, evacuation order. Finally, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so we'll be going through Gundam Wing as well, as part of the thing. Awesome one. I'm amazed. Didn't you hear the broadcast? People are supposed to evacuate. People are supposed to go evacuate to the warship at the point. It's a choice. You're going to resign? Really? The good old Amuro being... Why? Nanda? Why? Amuro. Yep. There's no time. Your sword is enough. I understand. Stop being so noisy. Wonderful. Urusai na. Yeah. Hello. Have a good time. Welcome. Yep. Hello, Haro. Anyways. Kuramanol. What? Wonderful. Okay, what else is here? Okay, your dad's on board the ship already, so you should go. Okay. I'm Mouth Ray. That's the instep. Wonderful. To do it subtle. Before the country to go head down to earth I had. It's good. Yeah. This translation is not doing its job, is it? This place is going to turn into a battlefield, right? It won't be. My father's nothing. Please tell me. You're not old. Don't relax. Yep. Thank you for trying Google Translate. On the white base Gundam section, Gundam parts, it's okay if you put it on. Okay. Wonderful. White Wounded Vape by the federal officer. Okay. This is turning out as wonderfully as I thought it was going to be. Let the department of the work do the work on the ground. So, white base. So this is the white base. That's the name of the machine that we're piloting. No, the warship that's being developed here. We could revenge against Zeon. I didn't expect it to be attached. White Ben. And this is Bright Noah. Commander Reyna. I went to the side of the harbor. This is Tim Ray, Amuro's dad. I understand. No, it's Commander and Mr. Ray. Side 7. Brighto. What did you say? Was your name Bright? Yes. How many months has you been since you joined the military? 6 months. Right. So this puts you into perspective about their age. So he signed up for the military for 6 months. So he's barely... I'm not sure how old he is, but... was he's hoping that...
Oh no, the Gundams have Sharinon.
Oh, bro. Oh no. If only can Gundam be mass produced. Yep. So the aim of right now, I think the game right now, is you see this little guy. That's the Gundam, and a bunch of these other units here. They're trying to mass produce it to combat the Zion or the Zeon. An old young man like you, and even if it's that the war will end for a young man like you. Yep. Just as a note, you Gundam and child soldiers just go hand in hand as a plot point. Am I even there? Yep. Is your child here? Yeah, is your son here? A child. He says he's gonna fight for LA. I told you to appear in such a hot child appears in a guerrilla movie. Is that the case? Wonderful. I've heard of Mikoto. Is this a business? The tree is right, isn't it? Okay. Yep. Is it irritated? That's very true. Trying your best. Text to speech. Oh no. Google screen cap. Oh no. Yep. And this is why is it about Cassius? It's Paolo Cassius. There we go. It's hard work, Captain Ray. So, after all, the ship Zeon, could you pilot this ship out of the Zion's range, even though it's left over? Orocas. White base and the Gundam is completed. Beat the Principality of Zeon. There will be no miscellaneous works. Wonderful. Alright, so It's the new ship of the series. Yep. Still in there. I didn't know if there's a mobile suit in there or not. All right, Gene. Now's the only time to destroy it. We're only here to scout. I think that's what he's saying. We're just here to scout. We're not actually here to attack. But if the mobile suit escapes, the enemy's MS's, the mobile suit's gonna be in battle. I wanted to get the battle. Don't panic. I don't have any credit. Maybe you need to get a little richer. Okay, so that's Char. Yep. Even Major Char at the Battle of War, you've gotten. Yeah. Even though we have Captain Major Char in battle, he might get wounded with that new mobile suit. Okay, Gene. Violating orders. Stop it, Gene. All right. Make one more. Okay. Gotta make my mark. This is the one. Wait a minute. Xion's mobile suits. Xion, isn't it a mobile suit? Yep. Is Zako. I'll also talk about some of the interesting design aspects of this as well. Are you writing phrases? We have to evacuate as soon as possible. Yep. Capsule. It's not a sea cucumber or gill. It says capsule. I could read this. It's capusur. It's a tangent capsule. Don't laugh. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a cave. There's no choice but to sell the parents. Yep. Let me avoid the day I have to ask my parents. Let's mix. Wonderful, Amuro. You are 15 at the moment. So please, don't do anything without consent. It's going to be problematic. Yep. We have to evacuate. Yep. I saw something I didn't want to see just now. Team Ray's a technician. I'm looking for it. Where are you?
The translation isn't being horrible this time around.
You spoke too soon. Where are you? Just as soon as you say that. Is it? Isn't that right? Yep. And is he dead? I'm dead? No, you're not. Bro. It's silly. No, I'm going to do it. Shikari it's pull yourself together. There we go. Stay strong. Yep.
LOL. Never mind, it's bad. LOL.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, okay. Pull yourself together. Okay. All right. PTSD all over, written all over.
Man, YouTube chat is being really delayed.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to go down to the dive. And I'm going to scoop too. Poku is coming soon. Hooray! That's what she said. Okay. All right. So immediately, this is how things are, how the tone is set. A lot of trauma right off the bat.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, what is this? Slender. Sergeant Major Denham, considering the case of 1,000? 10,000? What? Left me in the rear axle? Order Sergeant Major's order to protect it and take pictures, but we're supposed to scout but take pictures, but okay. So what it Denham? Yep. What about Sergeant Denham? Ah, yes. He went out to protect Jean. and I got out. A federal mobile suit is now. Does it exist? Yep. Yes, there is a mobile suit. Oh my! You could only manipulate the photo. Take a picture and pull it up. Right? Yes, sir. Dosh must. So what will you do? Mr. Shah's novel, our little villain here. A new Denim and his can't hold back his recruits. Watashi. I can only get out. I don't know, but let's just go closer to side 7 right now. All right. It's something that you want to admit because of my youth. Yep. But you know, what's called a bridge? Yep. Okay. Translation, Google Translate at its best now. Alright, white base. The core fighter is about to launch. Get the core fighter launch and do something about it? There'll be no theory to come out. Residents on the side, don't do it. We don't have enough time. Alright, Captain Paolo. T. Did they all come out? All the civilians are on board yet. Yep. Alright. So we need to actually attack. Oh no. The mobile suit. Whoa. He's saying Bright Noah correctly, but he's not saying Captain. Are you guys alright? Kiki is okay? Her delivery service? Someone, the sanitation team. The infirmary, for crying out loud. Okay. Gundam is not white. White base. White base, not white P. Army. Yep. Please bring the Gundam up the lift. Lift is a 6. Gundam comes first. Oh man. Okay. Ha. Father. Is that you, Amuro? Is it the mixed tube? Do you think the port would be one? Shouldn't you do one thing? Alright, Dad. Why this mobile suit more important than the lives of human beings? Go to the white base. Come on, run. The white base? It's a battleship on the port. Hurry up. I'm looking for a T card. Dad, yep. 3 hours. Why are you translating dad as 3 hours? Okay. So this is the Federal Army mobile suit. This guy. M. Mouth Ray said, amazing. 5 times more energy. Yep. So Amuro is more like a kid with like engineering skills. Like he was into engineering, like his dad is. I'll use it. The sooner the better. Yep. Oh no. So he jumped into the mobile suit. Wait a minute. The attack, even attacking the mobile suit, no damage at all. Damn it. This guy stands. Stand up, Gundam. And up he goes. Denim. Deathless. Denim, the head of the film. The enemy's mobile suit's moving. Gene, I told you. We have... It's a lost. Let's retreat. The mission's lost. Kuda Jean. I've pulled out. Wonderful. Let's retreat, Jean. Yes. What are you talking about? I need to destroy this. Not right now. Oh no. The mobile suit. It's moving. Really?
Get in a dang mobile suit, Amira.
Yes. This is actually the opposite. He went into the mobile suit against his parents' wishes. What a miss. Has had the... who is in the cockpit? What a mess. Yep, the Gundam's actually starting to move. Gundam... the Zaku interception between the Gundam and the white base. Yep. Pilot, Gundam pilot. Can you hear me? Something about the white base. Can't move. Yep. So you can see the victory conditions and them losing out, not losing out, their text being fourth wall breaking. There we go. In pink. You have to destroy the Zaku. Alright. Time to finally beat you. Alright. Carl, it's long. A child is on the Gundam. Alright, I'm on it. What? Yeah. Well, true soldiers are in motion, even on the horn-wounded soldiers, it's a battle. I can't think of anything. It's subtle. I need to go to the sea. There are no people who are lazy. Wonderful. As a first battle, it's a little bit too crafty. Like 15 years old? Yeah. 6 years, yeah. 56 ancient battle. Ancient times, it was, yeah. Wonderful. Let's try it. Already doing something very questionable. Right, so over here we have the game. Chiba Fuski specialness. This is to... there's a couple of actions you can do here. You could launch units, if you have any units to launch. And we have a couple of abilities here. I think this is Scatter. Shiba Husky Special Degree. Yep, you could actually try using this. It's an ability to scatter Minovsky particles, which improves your evasion, I think. And over here, we have movement and attack. Yep, these are very basic abilities here. And let's have a look at our units. This is Amuro, and he's piloting our Gundam. And you can see the various values here. Over here, that's close range on 17, long range 17, evasion 24, and NTL is is new type level. And those are numbers that will be important later. But he only has two weapons, which are the beam saber and the Vulcan cannons. Over here, though, if you look at the Zaku, he has the beam hawk, basically beam tomahawk. He has a machine gun and also a bazooka. So we're just going to go ahead and do the obvious thing. We're going to move you over here. Yeah, let's move you over here because it'll have better defensive stats. And let's use the beam saber. And you could look at the animations as well, just to let you guys know what it's like.
いくら走行が熱くたって
Thick bottom. Good job, text to speech.
このザクめ
Damn you, Zaku. All right. First battle by Anurorati versus the Principality of Zeon. Interestingly enough, the power of this beam saber whoa, look at that damage. Hopefully we'll get to evade. Very good. I didn't get to translate there. All right, tension's down. That's also another part of the whole thing. The thing about tension. But yeah, let's turn on the squares. Turn off vibration. You'd actually look at the mission as well. So defeat all enemy units. All enemy units, not military units, annihilated. So if Amuro or White Base is destroyed, you will lose the battle. But of course, we're gonna save over here. As we switch over to the enemy turn. All right, 60%. Let's use the Vulcan head cannon. So this is canon because the Vulcan head cannon has actually killed Jean. So let's turn on the animation. A little bit of an interesting tidbit of fact regarding Gundam. The design of the Gundam in comparison to, let's say, the Zaku, you can see that it has a lot of primary colors, whites and blues and reds. This is because the toy manufacturer specifically requested that the hero's unit be more colorful. And that's a dead Jean. Wow. This is another thing about the Gundams. They're powered with nuclear fission reactors. The mobile suit engine exploded, might be destroyed or get hit. Yep. Should I do a gutter? What should I do? And if you didn't notice it there, his dad's car just got annihilated. And we went about and did that without any issue. Right, so let's pass. And if we're being cautious, then we probably want to wait until the enemy gets closer.
The beginning to Amuro's body count.
Yep. His child soldier career. Okay, what are you gonna do now? All right. We need to evade this. tasks. Tokumo Jean. This is for Jean.
どうする？コックピットだけを狙えるのか？
Cockpit, yeah. Alright. As phases change, we'll move up over here. And we'll do the sword. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and return fire. And that's the first mission done. Nothing too hard. It's just to teach you the basics of the game. Bakana. Yes, you are. But Bakana is... Baka is crazy as well. This is crazy. Gundam has successfully intercepted and killed 2 mobile suits. Wow. So this is the Gundam's power. The Gata people. Let's hurry up with the evacuation.
Easy.
Easy, yep. Purchase finished, start off the side. I'm going to the field. White base. Can it move? Where is its manners? Yep. Hello, Mirai. Yeah, yep. Yashima. Ano, excuse me. The cruiser class, Ramir Raz Raisun. Something. The illness can help. Where's the rice paddy? Field, no, but is that... Yeah. Trying your best, text-to-speech. What about you? Like, who are you, actually? Mirai Yashima. And I'm going inside. Yep. Soreka. Ah, the Yashima family. Captain. What about adding the Gundam pilot to the team? The pilot? What's the name? Amuro. M-mouth, and it was. It was on. Amuro? Is it? Yep. Okay. So basically, imagine you being a part of the military. A civilian took control of your most prized weapon that's being developed under a prototype, and also was succeeded in piloting for the first time at 15 years old. I like sugar on side 7. Okay. I don't think we should actually talk about that right now. Yashima. Amuro, judgment is a joint lodging. Judgment is 7 products. Leave it to me. Right. Alright, Amuro, please bring the Gundam up to the white base. Anata, who are you? Anak is, yep. So white base, protect the white base. So are you the one giving orders? Regular soldiers or not, if you don't do it, yeah. Whether it's a regular hill or who is it, if you don't do it, then don't. Right? Not? What? Okay. Alright, is this just more Amuro and Bright being at odds with each other, as always? As soon as the people are accommodated, white base, get out of side 7. Yep. So they're leaving side 7. And here's another dude that's quite important. Dozal Zabi is talking about Kisama's strategy ends. I was going to celebrate. Dozal is one of the brothers and sisters of the Zabi family who runs the whole thing. Okay, Kisama's frustrated. Kisama, I think, is the sister. No, Kaisili is the sister, right? I can't remember. All the directors are in vain. It's become. Char is just. This is where it comes from. The meme where you cannot trust a person in a mask. Whenever it's a Gundam. Operation V of the consecutive forces. I caught it, Lieutenant Dozal. Operation V. What? The V strategy? As expected of the Red Comet. Char. What? What now? Is it Ko? I was on the way back, so all Western medicines has hit the bottom. Oh, we've lost all our ammunition. Okay, that makes sense. What's going to get repaid? You want a rare match of getting bottomed out. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful game. Wonderful Google. You're still doing your darndest. Luckily, in addition, there are 3 Sakus here. Kisama. Did you lose 3 Sakus? Yes. 2 of them in the front. Only 1 mobile suit. But alright, we'll send in more Sakus. Let's the data on Operation V. Please get your hands on it. Yep.
I feel like this game will get harder.
This game will get a lot harder, but that's the first mission. But like I already mentioned, have you summoned an air geek? Like I already mentioned, this game will get a lot harder as you go through the quests, but it'll technically be... I think the way the game's structured makes the game actually very, very quote-unquote balanced. At least for the first half of most missions. The second half, you could just blow it out of the water. Waiting for arrival of supply capacity, is it not? Shouldn't you wait for the arrival of reinforcements? You have to actually do 2 or 3 moves ahead. That's what you do. That's so weird because I've been watching the Witch of Mercury.
I am surprised they got his name right. Char-reasonable.
You gotta have to get the correct name for the most famous Gundam character, right? Slender has escaped. That is, the opposite is also true. Isn't it possible? What? Oh, it's gonna be... As soon as you say Char Aznavo's name's right, it is now Char Azuna Blue. Okay, back to the correct yeah.
Yup.
And this is Sailor Mass. Those are the people who are remaining here. Anybody still remaining?
Even Google knows.
Even Google knows, yep. But are the cows notable, though? Only 1 survivor? And, good luck. Over there. It's Soko, right? Oh, you... Who's there? Yep. Your soldiers and guerrillas, Field Enka.
In the series so early.
Yep.
LOL.
He's pretty much in the first episode. It moves. I'm going to shoot. Don't move, I'll shoot. Yeah, basically. And that's the gun noise. Always. It's such a trope, isn't it? When somebody brings up a gun, that there's a noise. Similar. Oh, however, Artesia. Yep. Lumit, please take it. Wonderful. Kick your helmet off. And there it is. Let's do P. Let's go. Yep. Wonderful. Brother. There we go. Mr. A. It's Onisan. Yep. Mr. Aznavour. Yep. So already she knows that her brother's in there somewhere. All right. What does Bright have to say? We've finished evacuating all the civilians. All right. White base should launch. Let's make it popular. Yes, hopefully let's make this series popular, shall we? White path. Let me wait. Let me wait. Right. White base. Launch. Something 360. Gate sensor at 360 degrees. All Oru rush. Yep. It's okay. It's too much. It's too loose on the shoulder. But it's fine. Computer will handle the rest of it. Yep. Docking bay. Launch. And off it goes to space. So already it's setting a precedent where, yep, we're out. Gundam and Amuro. Zeon is the maybe hidden. Please prepare the sortie. All right. Is it snowing? Check out the K paintings of each block. Can you do it? I'm not sure what the K painting is. And what's next? About the missiles. Check the missiles. Hayato. Yep. You know it well enough, don't you? All right. Norino catch. Yep. There are 3 objects, mobile suits approaching. Are they Zaku's? But one of them's speedier than the others. It's about 3 times the speed. That's where the meme came from. If it's red, it's 3 times faster. It is Char. Char the Red Comet. Right, Red Comet. The Red Forbidden Star. If it's red, yeah, 5 battleships at the, yeah, he could destroy 5 battleships by himself. Yeah, that Char. Imagine piloting a mech so well that you could destroy 5 battleships. I mean, the scale of this thing is off the charts. Like, the older you are, okay, thank you. The core fighter is okay to launch. Ryu, are you alright? Are you sure? Yep. I'm gonna pilot the... What about your pilot? Oh, the Weather Lord. Is it true? Ryu and Amuro and White Base must not be destroyed. There are many people. The ship belongs... Who are you on board?
LOL, the background music.
Yeah. That's... It's the alarm sound. Yep. Ryu say. It's Ryu Hosei. Not Ryu Ansei.
inspired the orc power of belief in Warhammer 40k. In 40k, orcs have powerful psychic abilities that allow them to manipulate reality.
Yep. And I'll try to, I think he saying something along the lines of, if I attack the red comet, something new will trigger. But finally, this is the meat and potatoes of the game. Missions in the game are separated into two phases, which is the beginning phase and the secondary phase. Why it's...
But they are too dumb to make use of it properly, so they just believe in stuff hard enough and it comes true. For instance, they believe that red objects go faster.
I'm just gonna save right now. Yep. No, but actually the interpretation is they make his armor a lot lighter. That increases speed 3 times. But yeah. All right, so this is the first adventure of the game, and like I said, the game usually divides into a first part and second part, and it's actually a design choice to balance the game out, because during the first part of each adventure or each quest, you don't deploy any units, so you're supposed to be able to finish the quest without actually deploying more units, deploying any units. Whereas the secondary part, you get to go all out with the units you've accumulated and the pilots you've accumulated. But let's have a look at the grouping here and what's actually happening. If you look over here, these are what's called rental pilots. Yeah, rental soldiers. So you could rent these. These soldiers will be available for the one mission that you rent them in. Which means that these soldiers are going to disappear at the end of this quest. And if you look at the stage map here, there are 2 bits that are important. Over here is the amount of units that says over here where it says departure, is the amount of units you could deploy into the map, right? And basically, the game starts you off with this set of units here and 0 capital. If you loaded a previous save file, you get 50,000 as capital and a bunch of pilots from the previous games. And over here, as you can see here, there is the stage map. And this is where you can deploy your units from. That's the base. If the enemy occupies this base, then you lose. And over here is the units that are actually ones that we're going to recruit at the end of this. These are guest units, so we don't keep any of these units. But what we do keep is are these pilots. Any pilots that are colored blue will be retained at the end of each quest. And these are randomly picked from a set of around 50 pilots. So that's actually one thing. But we don't have to think very hard right now. There's also things called technical levels, but we're not going to deal with that yet. Basically, unlocks more things for us to be able to use. So I'm just going to click next here. And I'm just this is just going to be the basics of what's going to happen, or what we will actually do. All right, so let's first go ahead and click on this. This is your base. If the base gets destroyed, you lose. No, if enemy enters and occupies the base, you lose. And this is a player group like so. This means that we're going to launch the player group, and pressing exit will let us launch that player group. and we could launch it to any sector. But there are enemies over down here, as well as enemies over to the side over here. So we move over here. That's the base warship. Warships are relatively broken in this game because they could deal significant amount of damage in comparison to the what's available. In comparison to mobile suits. So as you can see here, warships like this one will have mobile suits inside them, and you could deploy said mobile suit like so. And these mobile suits will move out to a location where you want them to be. And these are pretty much broken. These guys are a little broken. They're very strong. But the unit is the Tornado Gundams, which I believe is an original unit for the game. This guy actually could do a couple of attacks. Over here, this is the Vulcan attack. Yeah, which is the close range attack here. This is the missile attack. You could do, if you look at the damage, it uses 18 energy, but it deals 4 shots. As you can look over there, the number 4 on the top right, 4 shots of 2,000 each. So this is the most damaging one. And this is, this is actually 3 shots of 16,000 each. So it uses the most energy as well as the most energy out of all of them. Unlike Super Robot Wars or the games of similar type, you don't actually use ammunition. You use energy for all attacks here. But if you look here, okay. If you look over here, there's an attack as an option, and you could do any of these attacks. But it is not advisable for you to actually do that attack first. What's advisable is you move your unit, preferably the one in the back, and move it into range of one of your captains. What happens now is that if I use this attack, you're going to get an option to do the attack alone or do it in combination. And since this attacker is also in range, you could also do a missile attack like so. The percentages aren't very high, but these attacks are spread across 2 different units. So hopefully this will be enough to be able to destroy the Zaku. Alright, it only hit 1 of the 2 attacks. So this is probably not going to be enough for the attack to kill the enemy unit here. And he'll get to retaliate. With a machine gun shot. It's full of love? Wonderful. So that's the missile attack. It's just unfortunate because now it forces the unit to end its turn. Alright, next up, let's try this again. A double attack. Let's have the leader unit do its missile attack as well. turn the screen off. Hopefully, this will be enough to destroy it. 19, please hit. Okay. And whenever you kill a unit, you get what's called a bonus step. This happens with all the units that we have. So you can actually move your units a little bit further, do more attacks. And if you actually move, for example, our units out of the range of our warship, you'll be in a bit of trouble because your units are significantly worse. So what I'm going to do is we're going to actually move the warship as close as we can to the action. Then we'll move you closer like so. And this is a leader unit. Leader units have a support attack from the warship. So usually this will make the leader unit very, very strong. You could also see here that there's a large missile here. So if you turn this on, hopefully this will kill off the enemy unit. Shooting the missile. Very good. That's the most damaging attack that this little jalopy has. And we're going to get a nice shot support fire from the warship. Let's get this too. All right. It only hit one, but it still should be enough to kill it. Very good. We're just gonna have to hope that RNG is on our side. And I'm getting a phone call. Alright, just give me a sec, folks. Yeah, you can still do this. Right. And then we will do this again. We're going to get a support attack from this dude. Same attack. 5,000. Please hit the warship. Okay, good. Right, so we're getting levels and ranks for all of our units here. And as you can see, these guys are now out of energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to move them back into the base, into their warships. This will stock up their energy.
Oh, you may have to come and rewatch the VOD if it gets uploaded. Tired, LOL.
Yeah, that's fine. This is a lot of game to play. But okay, so that's pretty much all of our player character units done. Now we're going to move the white base. And another important thing we always need to do is we're going to move a unit over here. The core fighter, Ryu, is going to be miscellaneous. No, but we're launching. And as you can see here, the core fighter was occupying this little
It's
colony.
okay. I'll try to watch it in spurts tomorrow morning or afternoon.
That's fine. We'll also see if I'm going to stream tomorrow.
And nah, the game isn't boring. It's late here for me. Haha.
Yep. No worries. Thanks for being here anyways. What is the red star? I'll take the red star. I'll do it. And that's all the enemy units being sorted. Pressing this means that we are done. Let's just pass. As phases change. Cha! Alright. The enemy warship's trying to attack one of our pilots. That's fine. It's an easy return fire here. Let's hope that the 47% won't hit too many times. Dodge, please. Very easy. Pew, pew, pew. Very good. Nice chunk of damage there. Down goes the tension. Tension's an important aspect of the battle as well. Right, we have the hyper hammer. Let's turn on the animation.
見せてもらおうか。連邦軍のモビルスーツの性能とやらを。相手がザクなら人間じゃないんだ。僕だって。させるか。
When I come back, I'm no longer human. Wonderful.
バカな。直撃のはずだぞ。ならば。
Oh damn. Some high quality animation here.
There we go. These are PlayStation 1 peak animation graphics already. Right, John's making an attack. Please don't hit. Very good. Please hit back. Hyper hammer time. Let's do it. It's fallen off. Wonderful. Look at that. That's just the game being nice to me. Phase change. Right, so let's actually handle this right now. So what's happening on this side is that there's a warship. The Musai as a warship. I'm going to do this and do a support attack from our boss unit here. Double hunter percentage, very nice. Very good. And this should kill him off. Oh, come on. Yikes. This is going to be problematic. Please hit. How do you miss a 70%er? Like, that's very, very bad. because now the enemy units actually get a chance to attack. When they're not supposed to. By the way, these guys are getting back a little bit of their energy. But we'll also shoot this missile. Very nice. Oh, not pass. But yeah, the game's trolling me real hard right now. We'll move the core fighter back into the ship for now. And then move the white base over here. Then we'll move Amuro closer to this guy right here. And I'm going to use his lesser attack over here. And hopefully it kills him. Very good. Vulcan cannons. And we got ourselves a bonus step. And let's see. Okay. Let's have a look at what these guys can do. Uh, 4 to 5 for the bazookas. So we want to be far from the bazooka range. So let's move here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use the beam rifles. Off. Oh, we haven't seen the beam rifles in action yet. Alright, so that's the tension gauge going up to maximum. Tension is important in that it does a fair bit of damage. Oh. Yep. That's the reason why it's a bad idea to... that's why it's bad that it's not able to actually kill off the enemy unit there. Alright. Shooting them with more rifle shots. Let's have a look at what's happening here. Alright, Amuro's gonna shoot his beam rifles. And according to the... Yeah, this is critical. Almost guaranteed. Because his tension's high. According to the lore, though, that gun that Amuro used is actually equivalent in power to a warship cannon. So already it's relatively strong. Okay. I'm going to evade. Okay, I was supposed to turn off the animation there. And I can't turn on, so if the animation's on, we can't turn it off. So we could just fast forward through it. Right, animation's off. Hit him in the head. Okay, so let's move. I wonder if we could actually target units across various fields now. So we need to actually do this. And then we'll move you down here. Yeah, that's unfortunate because I'll demonstrate this over here as well. First off, let's try using a large attack, like so, on the enemy warship. Let's have you use this missile attack. And boom, bam, bop. Double hit critical, please die. Okay. Didn't quite kill it, but that's fine. We could still try to shoot over here. Very good. This is why it's important for your characters to actually destroy while the enemy units are out. There's actually a command here called capture. So if you use this, you basically steal enemy units that have surrendered. So now we could only capture that particular unit. But if we did that correctly last turn, we could have actually captured the other units that are in the warship. So I'm going to be a bit greedy here, and I'm going to move you across like so, and hopefully they might bring their units out. Okay, next up, let's have the white base do some attacks here. But actually, I'm going to move the white base over here. And move you over here. This occupation gives us a little bit of extra money at the end, so that's quite important. But you're almost out of energy, so I'm gonna move you here. Do a couple of attacks like so. You try to evade, but you to no avail. And you're out of energy, so we'll pop you back into the white base. And I'm going to move you in like so, back in. Same here, back in. And we're moving you out over here. Over here is fine. As you can see here, we have one unit captured, which we will okay, I'm getting phone calls. Let's shoot back. Okay. Yep, goodbye, Mr. Slender. Slender Man. And okay, let's turn on the animation so you could see the brokenness that is the warship attacks, I guess. You also notice that Bright Noah is also part of the 13th Autonomous Corps. How could you, like, not hit a large warship with your cannons? And here's some missiles for you. All 6 of them. 5 out of 6 hits. Goodbye. Wonderful. All right, Yosh, managed to finish it. Hopefully we'll get some nice units here. Move up, very good. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it does look like the enemy is just going to keep retreating here. I'll move you inside, like so. And it is unfortunate, but we're actually going to have to chase after the warship. Like so. We'll also see if they're going to do anything in particular other than run away. I'm gonna move over here. I'm just seeing if they're going to try to occupy one of the colony spaces, like so. And we'll also bring out Amuro, I guess. Are you fully healed? No, not yet. But it's fine. Uh-huh. We'll pass. Shoot him back. 10%. Hyper hammer. Let me shoot this properly, please. Nice critical. Please don't die. Yep. Now we could redeploy one of the units we've actually sent back in. There we go. And out it comes. And the unit that we used to capture last turn has disappeared, so it's fine. We'll also need to make sure that these guys are slowly moving up. Yep. This should have been done much longer time ago, but I'm also going to make sure that this warship doesn't die accidentally. Evade. All right. Okay, so they decided to occupy one base over there, which is better than nothing, because now we could actually shoot the missile at this thing. Wait, need to double check the range of capture. Okay, you're a little bit too far. So I'm going to move you up. Shoot. It's unfortunate, but yep, off is the animation. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get, I guess. We'll move you here and take this guy. You could also move over here and take this spot. And move here. Grab this random mobile suit. And I guess that's as good as it's gonna get for now. Let's use these missile shots here to finish things off. And we will be done with this quest, finally. Four hits at 39%. 4 out of 6. And that's the end of this adventure. So, I know it's a little bit long for a first quest. And this should have been done a lot quicker if we didn't screw up with the targeting of one of the enemy ships there. But we also... What is that about? I forgot to read what the story is going on about. Don't be sweet. What about Gundam? Was entrusted to... I let you pilot the Gundam because it was entrusted to me. You're its pilot. You have an obligation to protect the ship. I want you to know. Imagine being in Bright Noah's shoes. You might think he's like a proper captain, but he's an 18-year-old who is forced to be put on a position of command because the actual captain is out of commission. And he's actually trying to help, stop a bunch of take control of a bunch of 15-year-old kids. He's just been a soldier for 6 months. So he's doing his best. He's doing amazingly for an 18-year-old, by the way. It's our current state. You could go home to Site 7 if you're not gonna protect the ship. Mr. Bright. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I have no choice. Yep. Me and her, yeah. It's good. You may hate me. It's good that you're at M. Really? That's your translation, Google? But please take care of the Gundam.
Reminds me of my brother who became the manager of a Domino's pizza place at 19 because they couldn't find anyone else to run the store.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different between running a Domino's and running a friggin' warship.
Asterisk manager.
Yeah. The manta's brother in a manger. No place for a bed. You can use people. You're the center S. Yep. All this S&M stuff. Wonderful. Don't be inside. Annihilation. You've killed all the enemies. But okay, so now we get some monies. Firstly, this is from the clearing the score. Then all this extra bits of money from the extra bits of things you occupied. And we get 3,000 as capital. Wonderful. And we could have captured 4 units here, but we're going to either keep or destroy it. So let's keep at least 1, and we're going to destroy the rest. Because destroying these mobile suits gives us capital. And mobile suits are usually only important to for us for a couple of things. First off, this is what's called the mobile suit combination. So you could do this and pick one of the mobile suits you have, and then you combine it with another mobile suit you've kept. And if you do that, a new mobile suit will appear in the shop. So this is the Zaku 1. And once this unlocks in the shop, you could buy it, and it becomes a permanent part of your roster. Also, another thing that's in the game, which is acing units. Units that have reached ace status could be improved permanently, or could be modified to improve its stats permanently, or it could be transformed into another unit in its line of upgrades. But the most important thing right now for this particular episode is this little thing right here. This, my friends, is the list of pilots that we are going to get. So I think, Mana, you're going to get dibs on one of these guys. So low long days, no, yeah. There's Sergeant and Credit and whatever. But let's have a look at who we unlocked here. This is Luna Sheen. Runa. This, however, is unfortunate.
Dang mobile suit.
This is not one of this. She's actually a very good pilot. Over here is Kachor Reese. Kachor Reese is not super strong to start off with, but she becomes very, very good later in the game. So that's and also she's one of the few pilots that actually has in-game animations. Ooh, it's Garen Rufus. Garen Rufus is one of the best pilots available in the game, and he's if you can tell by his looks, he's a really strong ship's captain. So Manta, if you do the honors, I'll let you name this dude. I could name him Manta or name him any other name. Just make sure that you are part of the team here. While I do that, I'm gonna rename all of these characters here to their proper English names. Would you like to be named Manta or Catch? Or do you have any preferences? Let me know. Because that's going to be the end of today's episode. Naming you after a captain. This is Luna Jean, yeah. Runa Sashin.
Manta works fine.
Yep. Luna. Come on. There we go. And then we could always rename the casual as well, but Captain Mana. Come on, game. I guess I'll rename Casual after someone. But I can't quite remember if I'm going to look at the actual list that I have for characters of pilots. Casual Reese is part of the Psychom new type units type, so hopefully we get some psi weapons for her, psychic weapons for her. Right, I'll need to actually go 1, 2, 3. Right. And I think I'm gonna rename her something. I'll rename her after Unlimited Saga character, I guess. I think she's most similar to Judy. Yep. And yeah. Beauty the new type. And I think that is going to be it for today. As we save. And I will see you guys next time. As I pause this and switch to my face cam. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. Ipilux, Randamanta, Sephiroth, Veldobon, Rafael Vigachapa, and RL. Thanks for being here in the launch of our new series. Hopefully, things will pick up more and more, other than the bit of story that I'm slowing down to read and just gush about in the Gundam universe here. But that being said, thanks for being here, everybody. And if you enjoyed what you see, if you're enjoying what you see, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more.
Have a good day, Biggie. Great first episode of the Gundam streams.
And click on the bell notification icon to get notified when I go live. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Mana. And I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll see, it's me, I'm Biggie, and I'll be back for more Gundam. Yeah, but bye for now.